Hey, welcome to Mama Mandala, where magic is somatic. I'm Hagar. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to do a quick little yoga and meditation practice for bedtime. So go ahead and lie on your back. You can do this on your bed, or you can do this on the floor, like I'm going to do that on a mat on the floor, or directly on the floor. Put your feet on the ground as wide as your mat, if you have a mat, or as wide as an imaginary mat, and put your hands on your belly and let your knees knock in towards each other. Softly allow your eyes to turn inwardly and deepen your breath. Slow breath in and slow breath out. Feel the rising and the falling of your belly. Aware and present to the movement of your thoughts. Sensations and feelings running through you. Inhale deeply. Belly big as you breathe in, and exhale slowly. Let your belly rest back. Now open the arms out to the sides like a cactus and separate your knees. And with an exhalation, take your knees to the right, and you can put something underneath your knees if you need a little bit more support, a blanket or a block, a thick book. Slow breath. And I'm listening to what my body is asking me to do, and it wants me to move my shoulders around a little bit and spread them wider. So I'm doing that. Let your chest turn to the left and your head turn to the left with your chest. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. And we're twisting around our center, around our midline. Inhale your knees back to center, and with an exhalation, take your knees to the left, and again you can support yourself, put something under your knees if needed, and turn your chest to the right, ground the right shoulder, and breathe. Yoga practice, yoga tradition wants us to be in our center a lot of the times. It speaks about it in many texts, and we hear of it all the time, that we gotta find our center. And it's true. Slow breath. But there's more to the story. There's more to our experience, and there's more to where we want to explore ourselves than our center. Inhale your knees back to center. And exhale, let your knees knock in. Bring your right knee into your chest. Flex your foot, and if it feels okay for you, stretch your left leg straight and flex both of your feet and breathe in. And push your leg, your right knee into your hand, so you're pushing it away from you to create space between your belly and your thigh. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring your right knee down to the floor. And bring your left knee into your chest. So if this day, hold your knee with your hands. If this day took you to your edge, the edge is a place where we get to explore ourselves just as much as our center. Stretch your right leg straight. Breathe. So there's a peak to the breath and a valley to the breath, a center between inhale and exhale, and that gap, that pause, that midline between exhale and inhale. And we are told by the yogis, flex your feet and push your foot your knee into your hands. We're told by the yogis to cultivate a state of center. There's a whole text called the Vijnana Bhairava written in India around 7th or 8th century or so. And the whole text is exercises and meditations, dharnas, that invite us to cultivate a state of centeredness. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the foot down. And don't get me wrong, I think that that's important. Inhale, bring both of your knees into your chest, but it's important as long as we don't exclude. Move yourself a little side to side, circle around, or just dance a little side to side, as long as we don't exclude the other parts of ourselves. Because our center maybe holds much of ourselves, and maybe it's a way for us, you can circle the hips in the opposite direction. It's a place that has the capacity to hold the whole of ourselves, but there's always more. We're always pouring out. We're always unfolding and unfurling. Go ahead and roll to one side and bring yourself up to a seated position. And if you're on your bed, you can sit on your bed. It's great. You can lean against the wall or the bed frame if that feels good for you. Bring whichever foot you like in front of you. Move your hips a little side to side. Let your hands rest on your knees or on your thighs, and you can bring your thumb and your index fingers to gently touch in Chin Mudra or Yana Mudra, the mudra of knowledge, just like the Vijnana, the Vijnana Bhairava, the great knowledge and understanding, the wisdom of the ferocity of the universe. Breathe slowly. You can take a couple of more rounds of Ujjayi breath here. Stay with the tone in the back of the throat. Let it enhance the midline, the space between your breaths. But allow your awareness, your presence, to travel on the waves of the breath, from bottom to top, from top to bottom. Allow the edges, the sides, the places where there's usually less awareness to be a part of the conversation. And invite, as you close this day, the edgy parts of you. Call all of your parts home. And make a wide circle, a broad space that keeps safe the parts of you that are not coming home, the feral parts of you that are staying out for the night. That wild you that wants to go hunting or simply sleeping on the soil, on the earth. Let yourself explore through your dream time the edges and the middle. Sweet dreams, my dears. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so that we can hang out more, okay? And I hope you can subscribe to our mailing list, and you'll get muse-filled messages in your inbox to keep you inspired and in contemplation and exploring yourself and your life in as many ways as possible. Good night, love. I'll see you soon. Namaste.